web development process. So see, guys, do you see there is a pie chart? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. So see, as I said, 1 is idea, where everything starts with the idea. Let us know what you want and what we can begin. So today, if say I run my own online law school, I just had an idea. Okay, let me run an online law school. Or Lawsikho thought, oh, let's start with an edtech company. It was just with an idea. Yeah, let's go and help the community of young lawyers and law students. That was an idea. Then what happened? The second stage, how does it happen? There is research behind it. We then start to research what you like from other websites, color, functions, and navigation. Don't we say at that point of time, hey, I want this. Have you seen this website? I like their color combinations. Hey, have you seen that website? I like the way they, take us from one slide to the other, one page to the other. So that is when you show your choices, and the vendor or your web developer is equally going to do research and may give you a lot more other options. Third is the design. Your website is then the storyboarded by our designers. We can draw the layout and start to show how it will look like. That's very simple. I'm sure now we all understand what designing means. That is equally applicable for the development of a web design. Then you build it. The building part is majorly the source codes, which we as lawyers will not understand. It is technically the part of the web developer. So once you're happy with the design, our web design team start to work their magic, turning the design into your site. And test. As I said, alpha, beta. When the site is built, we then need to test it to make sure everything is working as designed. Any changes can then be implemented at this stage. And lastly, it's the launch. Once everyone is happy, your new shiny website is then unveiled to the awaiting public. We are also still on hand, just in case. So it is, this is very important of what they had just said. We are also still on hand, just in case, because the web development just doesn't complete with its launch. There is more to it. And what is the more? It is the maintenance part. The maintenance of a website is very, very, very important. It cannot stop with just web development. Yeah, because it happens, the website crashes, there are bugs, there are viruses, and initially when you launch, there is a lot of trial and error that has to be taken place. So anytime you as lawyer work on a website development agreement for your client, or you do it for your organization or from the firm, however in the power of a lawyer you were doing it, please know that your maintenance part should be included in your web development agreement. Take it, advise your clients, you will add value. I always tell you about things which you can take as the next step to what you are doing to create value, to let it to be an add-on, and to let your client understand that, hey, this person has the knowledge about this. Yeah, let's move to the next slide, please. What to look out for? Some websites develop projects are limited to design and development. The customer takes the deliverables and deploys them to their own hosting environments. So see, some website development projects are limited to design and development. That's a fact. Some agreements will be only designing and development. I spoke about maintenance. This is a different category, okay? The customer takes the deliverables and deploys them to their own hosting. And so the customer means whoever has hired that website developer, he will let him design and develop, and then they have their internal mechanisms where they can host and take care of it. Because big companies, that sometimes they do that because they have their IT and admin so big that they know that they can host it and maintain it. That's fine. Some websites development agreement cover additional services such as training, ongoing maintenance and support, and future development activities. This is what I exactly spoke of, okay? That you should, if your company doesn't have this power to host it and keep taking care of it in future, please feel free to ask your website developer if they can give you these additional services, training, ongoing maintenance, future developments, which at the initial stage will be really required by you. Third, in these cases, using a master service agreement with individual statement of work does make sense. I totally agree that when you make a master service agreement for a website development and maintenance agreement, it really works in your favor, because it's again going to be very specific. It's going to have all the timelines set in there. Yeah. And it will speak about everything: quantity, quality, performance, KPIs, KR, everything out there outlined. And that is very, very needed when you deal with a website development agreement. Yeah, because it goes through those 4-5 stages, and each stage is very crucial, because there's time bound, it's money bound, it is bound to be open to the public also, right? The CEO of the company is waiting for the launch. So everything is running very tight. The core terms and conditions are included in the MSA, with the technical detail and economic terms left to the specific SOWs.